from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Jordan Hicks.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And the righty deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Will Brennan.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Will Brennan, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball one,
Hicks.
no strike.
He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. And that's a little bit high.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Outside, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Jose Ramirez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Ramirez matched a homer in his last game. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off.
Fitzgerald, not in time. He's safe. 2 on, 1 out. Noel getting ready to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
1-0. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 on, 1 out. And that's a strikeout looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
First pitch, and he just misses. And that clips the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
First and second, 2 down. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. 2 left on. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys will get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee. Throw there. Safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Bieber checks the runner. Fitzgerald back in on a dive. No outs. Runner on second. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Stays alive. Fitzgerald, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Lawrence Butler.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for the Giants, Lamont Wade Jr.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an arc.
Popped in the air. Left field. Kwan pulls that one down. Runner tagging from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We head to the 2nd from San Francisco. It's the Giants 1 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in San Francisco, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Santana, a former Gold Glove winner, 38 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Hicks back to work. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. The other way. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning around first. Digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Here comes Lane Thomas. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out, bases empty. Ball 1 there. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Got him.
Chapman over to first in time. And Thomas is out. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled away. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one chopped up the middle. Fitzgerald tosses to first, and that is that. The Guardians go down in order, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Matt Chapman. And that one is lifted in the air. Arias. He's got it. And there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Santana. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. That's hard hit on the line. Thomas pulls it down. That is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And
0-1.
that was the sweeper, but it missed. Short hop liner, handled it short. Adames the throw to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the Guardians lineup turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. First pitch just misses.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone. 1 gone, runner at first. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Swinging a foul straight back. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. In the air, left field. Ramos. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt, on to second, and he throws it away. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
That's off the mark, and now it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Man at second. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Bryce Eldridge. This one in the air. Ramirez. And there's one down. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. That one missed. Bailey with a homer in his last game. A sliding stop over to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Fought off foul. In the air, right side, Brennan. Makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, and now the DH, Jhonkensy Noel. And that
Ball
misses. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Out to short, Adames. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. Gets the catcher by a step. And the batter down, Carlos Santana. And he takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that is a foul ball.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Swing and a ground ball. Adames throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4. Back here in San Francisco, bottom 4, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. First offering, and it just misses. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall. And that's a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Willy Adames stands in. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Squirts away a little bit. Man at second. On the ground to third, Ramirez. And they get Adames for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Chapman gets a piece there. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That one not close. And that's ball 2. Wade stands at second with 2 gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Wade up to third on the wild pitch. And a 3-2. That's out to center field. Thomas under it. Drops into the glove. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hicks back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2014. Next offering is fouled back. That misses.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now Tyler Freeman. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fitzgerald puts it away for the out. 2 away. And now it's going to be Gabriel Arias. First pitch not close.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And it's a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Inside,
ball one.
1-0. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And the batter now, Bryce Eldridge. And a base hit. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Ramos at third, Eldridge at second with nobody out. And fouled off. 0-2 now. That's inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Gaddis up and throwing. Sewald warming up as well. Outside low. Now 2-2.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
In the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Now fly ball to right center. Brennan makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Santana. And he's out. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Guardians nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Late swing, foul to the left. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. At the plate, Will Brennan. And that one misses up and in. Ball one. The Guardians trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's a strike at the knees. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see Landon Root on the pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Ramirez in to score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Noel at second with 2 down. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Wade stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willy Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That to right. Brennan. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Matt Chapman. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit, 1 for 2. That one pulled foul. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Santana. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And that drops in for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that's fouled off. Root winds and deals. The Guardians down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And here is Tyler Freeman. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The shortstop takes the ball.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Thomas stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Flips to second, that's 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Hentges.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Bryce Eldridge now at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second. He's safe. And the 0-1. High fly ball out to center field. Thomas moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. 1 for 3. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And he went. And the count 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. hit in the air, center field. Thomas makes the play, and that is that. Back in the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Just off the inside corner, 2-2. And downstairs. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Trying to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
The Giants up by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Butler snags it, and there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. And there's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Paul Sewald.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off. And that one popped in the air, left field. Kwan settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Willy Adames. 0 for 3 in this one. And Willie fouls one back. Lee, the base runner at first with 1 out. Sewald goes 6 feet 3 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. And safe. It's a stolen base. Here's Matt Chapman. First offering misses badly for ball one. Sewald checks the runner. And he's back in safely. That's to third. Ramirez sends it across to first. That's out number 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Walker.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And here is Jhonkensy Noel. And that one is in for a strike. That one outside. And a count even 1-1. Out to short, Adames. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Naylor at the plate now. That's ball 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. That misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.